For the makeup, I first applied eyeshadow primer and then I used this palette, which has all the shades I used on her eyes. This is what the first shade looks like. The second shade, I have to build up the color a bit more. Then the glitter. And then I applied it to her eyes. For the makeup, I actually started on the outer corners with the darkest shade and then used a lighter shade, and then finally the inner corner with glitter, and I made sure to blend very thoroughly in between each color. So far we have removed the foils and are now using the blow dryer to heat up the hair to speed up the developing process of the bleach. And the reason we used the foils in the first place was because the metal from the foil combined with the bleach creates a heat, and the heat helps that develop. And now we are using the blow dryer to hopefully increase the developing process by using actual heat. This is me showing the visual of using the blow dryer on the hair with the applied bleach. It actually got a little dry at this point, so I really was a waiting game for it to develop. In the end, I actually probably should have left the foils on a little bit longer, but we were in a time crunch. But I was trying to make sure it was all saturated and there was definitely enough bleach to help strip the pigment in her hair. Redhead hair actually lifts a bit differently. First, we're going to rinse out the bleach using shampoo. Then we're going to add the deep reconstructor, which is basically like an amazing conditioner that helps get the correct charge in your hair and helps reconstruct the hair because the pigment has been stripped. Now we're drying the hair. This is what the hair looked like after being bleached with the pigment being stripped out of the hair. The hair color has been applied, and we used the color Pop. I don't like to use gloves, as you can see, because I like to get a feel for the hair and make sure all the strands are saturated. And now, heat doesn't necessarily work on hair color because the pigment has been stripped using the bleach, and now the hair is looking for another pigment to absorb. And now we applied the color, it is going to absorb that color. This is the hair fully saturated with color. Next, we are rinsing the color from the hair. Personally, I use shampoo and conditioner when rinsing any product from the hair. Color, not color, etc. Now we're going to apply this product. It's like a curl mousse. It works for texturizing any kind of hair, and you should use it on slightly damp hair and comb it through the hair. After spraying detangling spray and heat protectant spray, we are now going to blow dry. I actually learned this blow drying technique during my internship at Ricky's. I actually go and use the blow dryer on the whole head, making sure the hair is only slightly damp before I then go in with the round brush and use the technique that I was shown. But you make sure to use the round brush and you go up and down repeatedly, making sure each section is completely dry, and it gives a blowout effect in the end, making it very, giving it a lot of volume. And this was the end result, and she absolutely loved it. The color lasted about a month, maybe longer.